How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in today. For today I have a different video where I will be actually assembling extractor, because in my previous detail that I had, I accidentally broke my whistle and the extractor tip that goes here. I was shampooing a carpet and it just broke on me. So I was thinking what better to replace this machine. So I did look around. I wanted a little bit more powerful in extracting. I did not want to spend a lot of money buying a Mighty that is around $1,300 if you really want to buy a good one. So I wanted to replace something with a little bit cheaper, but that can get the job done. So guys, let's start the show and let me try to assemble a new extractor using a shop vac. So guys, let's try to do that today. So guys, this is all the assembly units that you will be needing to have to put this extractor together. This is the first time I'm doing it. I did try to do a price compare. So all of these items that I am having here on this table, I will list them in the description. If you are looking for an extractor that is really good, that is better than Bissell, and it'd be more economical not to buy that Mighty, and I will do some extractions on this. So first thing I'm going to start with is the head, and this is what I ordered. This is the same head or the same unit that you get with the Mighty machine, and they do have a very solid fittings over here, and this is a very quality handle. I can see that. Like I said, I wanted to buy a Mighty, but it was a little bit more expensive. They do have different variation, but I don't do that much extractions in my detail. I want to make sure that I have the best tool possible. So guys, this is a very good sturdy and really heavy duty extractor. And this is one more piece that I ordered, joins the vacuum hose and the extractor head together. This comes separately, and like I said, all the links to these products will be in the description. You can check it out. The next item that I have is the hose that connects this piece to the water line. This hose can directly be attached to your water spigot that is outside your house, or you can run actually a garden hose, and you can attach this directly to the garden hose, so you can have regular water coming through. And guys, here is the hose. So here it is. Now this is the quick connect that goes directly over here. We can quickly attach it just like that, and that's it. This is fixed. This end goes directly onto the hose over here. You can actually roll that in. So this is how it goes. This will attach to the head right here, and this will make it into a full unit. That is, the supply of water comes from the hose into the little nozzle right here, and you can press it and this will work. And then these fittings right here, they will go into this end of the hose, and this end connects directly to your water hose, or you can directly connect to the spigot that is outside your house or inside the garage, wherever you have it. So first thing first, we're going to tie some Teflon tape around this ends. So we want to make sure that we have all the ends covered with this. This protects from any leaking, or it gives a snug tight wrap around it so there's no leak in there. Sorry guys, I'm not a professional doing all this. I'm just trying to do the best that I can. And if this thing helps you out in any ways, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this tool, and we will try to use this today as best as possible. That I will hold on to this end, and with this one I'm going to tighten the other end. So this requires you to have an Allen tool, and I do not have that, so I will try my best as possible to make it snug. So this comes with quite a bit of extensions. I didn't see that. So we got 1, we got 2, we got 3. And this is the hose that goes to the connection. Before we do any extractions, I want to make sure that we have the correct filter that is inside. There needs to be a filter that goes around here that is for the mesh or mesh filter that goes around here that you need to have so that the machine doesn't get messed up. This unit does not come with the wet filter, so I did go ahead and order one filter for me. So for right now, when we are testing, I'm just going to run without the filter. It should be fine for just a few minutes, but if we extract even more just in one carpet, we have to put that filter. That's what the instruction says. But just for a little bit of water, it doesn't really mind. Hose that goes into the vacuum, and you can just stick it right in there. One issue that I have over here in this particular model, they have given the hose over here that is, so this part of the hose needs to be connected with this part of the extractor. So this is not good. So what I will have to do, chop it off over here a little bit so I can have this particular piece of the hose. So this particular fitting that is over here, that is for the hose that gets connected to the head. It has spirals in it, so this hose will just roll right in and it will stay intact. I'm going to take a little knife and I'm going to make a hole in there and I'm going to cut it off. And as you guys can see, that's it. The hose is ready. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hose and I'm going to attach it into the rear of this piece. If you get this piece over here that is attaching the hose from the vacuum to the head for the extractor, you have to install the piece before. All I have to do is make sure that I stick it back in here, and it is easy to fix. It is snug fit. The hose is pretty snug as well. So in order to fix this, you have to go the other direction. Keep this hose steady, kind of like push it in a little bit, and then all you have to do is twist and turn because this has spirals on the inside. So like I mentioned, all these tools that I ordered are pretty accurate. They fit very well and everything is fitting so far. The only thing is when you have to attach this piece to the hose, that is to collect water, so you have to use an Allen key to tighten this up. So I used some pliers to get through all that. So this is pretty snug, but I am going to connect the water line to make sure there is no leak coming through any of these attachments. So for now, let's just connect the water hose. So with all the supplies that you need for this assembly, you have to buy some Velcro tape. I bought the tape. You can actually use zip tie, but what happens if zip tie gets a little bit too tight, it can start bending into the hose over here, and if these ridges kind of get torn, it will affect the suction as well. So, and you might have some leak going everywhere. So I opted to get these Velcro tapes. I found this in Home Depot. I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon as well. I will link all these tools in the description so you can have it. So what I did was every few inches I put some, as you can see, I did put some Velcro tape everywhere. This way, the water hose and the vacuum hose can stay together. They're not flying everywhere. So that means I don't have to keep track of the the water hose and the vacuum hose at the same time. So I want to make sure that all the lines that I'm connecting have Teflon tape, so that way there is no leaks. And now we will turn on the water. So let's see if there's any leaks. So as you can see over here, there is no leak, and over here there is no water coming down, so everything sounds good. So I've taken this mat out from my car, and this is pretty dirty. It does need some cleaning. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to spray this down with some solution, agitate it a little bit. First I'm going to vacuum, of course, and then after that I'm going to use the extractor on it to see how it actually works. Let's get started. You can see that. It is pretty good jet. The water actually sprays really well. You can see that the pressure is good enough. I'm going to turn on the extractor so I can see how this actually extracts. As I'm using this extractor on the carpet over here, you might be wondering, there is no heat or there is no hot water that we can use for this extractor. For that, you might be wondering, the Bissell has the hot water, the Mighty has the hot water inject. But for this, what I do is, when I use this extractor, I spray the solution onto the carpet and then I agitate it with my drill brush, and then after that I bring in my steamer. I have a McCulloch steamer that is really good tool for your detailing. So I use the steamer to bring out all the dirt from the carpet, and then I use this extractor. And guys, I've been using this in my details, and I will be talking about this in my future videos, so stay tuned. And if you like this video, comment down below and let me know what you think. So guys, as you can see, this actually did turn up really dry, guys. I'm not kidding you. Look at this. I'm waving my hand on it. It's just damp. You can feel that my hands are not even wet. It is just dampness. So if I leave it for like few minutes out in the sun, when I'm detailing outside, in no time this things will be dry. So this machine actually really works well. Just for an experiment, let me see how well does it suck up all the water that is here. Let's try that. So guys, this is it. This is the comparison of the Bissell to the new system that I have made over here. This is a good extractor. It gets the job done, but as you saw, the carpet was absolutely clean and this looked way better, and the extraction was really well. The only downside that I have felt on this setup is the water hose makes it a little heavier, and you have to get used to it working with it. Two things that I will be ordering: another hose that can make it a little bit longer so it will reduce the weight, and this is a 1/2 inch air hose. I would recommend go get the 1/4 inch air hose. I would go with a little bit lighter quality. That would help a little bit with the weight and the extraction, but the suction power, as you saw, the table actually is dried completely, and so this does work well. This is a rigid vacuum cleaner, and it does have a 5 peak horsepower, so it does kind of help with the suction. This, I believe, is about 1.75. I may be wrong, but it's somewhere in the range of 1.75, below 2 horsepower. So the suction power is a little bit slower or a little bit lower. You have to do more passes, but with this one, my carpet is almost dried. Within probably like an hour, it will be completely dry. So guys, if you are looking for a better extractor for your business, for your detailing business, this does really work. So all the equipments that you need to build this kind of extractor, I will leave in the description down below. You can go over here and subscribe to my channel. I do put detailing content every week. Hit the like button and share this video. This might help somebody out who is actually looking for a better extractor than this. So guys, just like always, stay tuned and watch all the other videos that I have. They're super satisfying, and hopefully you like this video and I did help somebody here building this. And if you use my Amazon affiliate links, this does help the channel a little bit. So guys, check out those links, and just like always, I will definitely see you on the next one.